This is what the destructive power of the natural elements looks like in practice. The passage between the Topola and Kozielno reservoirs in Lower Silesia has been ruptured. Water has begun to flow down towards the Silesia river. For many residents of southwestern Poland, the situation is worse than during the so-called flood of the millennium.
Pamiętam doskonale powódź 97 roku.
I remember perfectly well the flood of 1997. It seems to me that the scale at this moment, at least yesterday, was much greater. Authorities in Opole and Wrocław have issued a flood alert. According to the worst-case scenario, the wave that will reach the capital of Lower Silesia on Wednesday evening will be at 3,100 cubic meters per second. The city's safety largely depends on the Racibórz Dolny reservoir, which was built in 2020. We, mindful of certain experiences, prefer to prepare for the maximum scenario. It is difficult to fully prepare for such a natural event. Tragic situations occurred in the vicinity of Bystrica Kłodzka. There, the water level was so high that it was impossible to reach some residents. I had to make a dramatic decision for me because I had to choose either the life of a single person or the 5 boys who were supposed to go there. Many towns in the Opole region are threatened by flooding. A total evacuation has been ordered by the mayor of Paczków, Artur Roka, who admitted on air that the information about the breach of the flood barrier was not given to him by the infrastructure manager until several hours after the fact. Today, when I received information from RZGW, the reservoir manager from Wrocław, at 10:54 a.m., a few hours after the rupture of this reservoir, I took immediate action on forced evacuation. Nearly 500 schools and kindergartens in 4 provinces in southwestern Poland have cancelled classes. The water destroyed some strategic infrastructure, cutting off some 50,000 people from electricity. The inconvenience could last for days to come. During the night, 33 hospital patients were evacuated from a hospital in Nysa using pontoons. The body of the facility's head doctor was found by rescue services. This is the 5th victim of the floods so far. In the towns that were flooded first, the subsiding water has already revealed the scale of the damage. In Głuchołazy and Kłodzko, the cleanup of the city and preliminary damage estimate is beginning. I think that Kłodzko has been through the worst of it. Now we'll just have to see exactly what the city looks like after this water subsides. In response to the scale of the devastation, Donald Tusk declared a state of natural disaster in the flooded areas. Even in the face of such a dangerous situation, he did not dare to allow TV Republic journalists into the press conferences, cutting off thousands of Poles from information.